New Year's resolutions for Mike Norvell. So if Jason were Mike Norvell, what would your New Year's resolutions be?
I would have put a gun to my head if I was Mike Norvell. Just right. Oh, sorry. Was that out loud? I apologize. I'm sorry. If he's going to call him a drunk,
might be a little strong.
But,
again, on my show where we're not thin-skinned and too sensitive, I'm not going to go crazy about that. If that was directed toward other people, I'm sure that somebody
it was clearly directed at Mike Norvell
at the bottom of the screen would go nuts.
Oh yes, I'm such a crybaby. You guys have attacked my religion, attacked my politics, and I've still come here 85 weeks. So whatever. Okay, Boomer.
We haven't attacked your ex-wife, apparently.
Apparently, my ex-wife is congratulations. Mazel tov to you, James. Good job.
Attacked your religion? What?
Good job, man.
Where did this come from?
So you want to basically, James, what's happening here is they're trying to bait me into attacking Mike Norvell so those people can defend Mike Norvell because he's the greatest coach of all time. So here's what I'm going to say. Here's my resolution to Mike Norvell. Stop losing to crap teams like Georgia Tech that you have no business losing to, and play like a real team against opponents like Louisville, against Pitt. We've said this before, and I will say this again. I'm not upset that Florida State finished 3-6. I get it. Florida State had the talent to get their butts whooped by Miami, to get their butts whooped by Notre Dame. Clemson would have dog-stomped us if we had played them. I get that. I understand that. I'm upset at the way we looked against Louisville. I'm upset at the way we looked against Pitt. Those are games we should not be losing by 32 points, by 27 points, or 24 points, against Pitt. Losing badly against NC State. Yes, thank you, Luke Walker. Finally, somebody recognizes it. That's what I'm saying. That's the stuff that bothers me, is it's looking like we don't care. And that's what bothers me at this point, because I am so damn proud to be a Florida State grad and so love this program that when I see us not playing like the Florida State that we should, like the Florida State we have the talent to be capable of playing like, that's what bothers me.
I just want to get this chronologically in order. So Mike Norvell's supposed to get 21 games just like Willie Taggart. Right. So he takes the gun to his head before that. So he's not going to be able to
he'll have 21 games.
Finish out the 21 games.
9-12 or worse. I don't think he should die. I think he should be fired. That's just my opinion. Once again, we're all entitled to have our own opinion. You can have a different one than me. Logan can have a different one than me. You want me to respect your opinion? Respect my opinion. That's all. Shout out to Logan's cat who entered the building.
Yeah.
But if I'm understanding your opinion only stands because of what the FSU administration did to Willie Taggart. If that did not occur, you believe that Mike Norvell, regardless of how bad season 2 would be, that he should get a third season.
I think he should get a third season regardless, because we've agreed on this before that I think he should get a third season, because I don't think it's fair to fire somebody after 21 games. All I've said, and now this is the second week in a row that I'm repeating myself with saying this.
I know what you said.
If you're going to fire one coach after 21 games, because he went 9-12, you have to keep that same level for everyone. I'm 5'11". How do I have a Napoleonic number? I'm taller than Mark.
My driver's license says 5'11".
Mine says 6 foot because that was before 9/11.
Okay. Well, you said 5'11".
I am actually 5'11", but I lied for 6 foot because that's in 2000 you could lie your driver's license in Florida. Then 9/11 happened, and that ruined everything.
Yeah.
Jordan's a 5-star moderator, he says. Congratulations, Jordan. So here, we have a few minutes left here, actually. I have about 20 minutes left. So let's focus on a few important things here. James. Orange Bowl this Saturday.
I don't get to get New Year's resolutions?
Fine. James's New Year's resolution for Mike Norvell. Go ahead. And then we'll go. New Year's resolution.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll do that.
No. Go ahead. You were right.
Ask your question.
I apologize. Go ahead. What is your New Year's resolution for Mike Norvell?
Have an organized spring. Welcome former players back. Men fences in Miami. Mm-hmm. And beat the teams that you're supposed to beat and show up to the games of the teams that are outmatched. So, like, again, against Clemson, let's not kick a field goal on our last drive, like before time runs out, but let's try to score 14 and 21 points. Let's make the Miami game a true rivalry. Even if you don't win, we'll get them next year. Same thing with Florida. Same thing with Miami. This boat race when you lose games is just not aesthetically pleasing. But I think if Florida State actually comes in and beats on the teams that are sisters of the poor, the ACC, and you can somehow, like you did this year with North Carolina, you squeeze a win out. If you can somehow squeeze a win out against Notre Dame in Tallahassee with probably a good amount of their team graduating and whatnot, then you'll see yourself have the momentum, and recruiting will take care of itself. But I think if you're taking care of alumni will take care of you in numerous ways. Mend those fences down in Miami, then we won't have to go to Arizona to offer 3-star DBs, which should never happen. We got those crawling around the state of Florida. Win the games you're supposed to win, and then have an organized and clean spring practice.
Logan, what do you got for your king Mike?
Yeah, my king. Mainly just one, because everybody kind of just hit everything that needed to be said. Got to find a sponsorship for natural ice to be inside the stadium. It should be at a kiosk, and that's north and south side of all part of Doak Campbell Stadium. And there should be easy access for us to grab at least a 12-pack before every FSU game.